Jesus. Amen. Hey, what is going on, my friends? It is Vasterz, aka 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓾𝓈, and back into the video. And for this video, we're just gonna hang out and just chill. I'm gonna be, I don't know, probably farming a little bit, mob farming, trying to get some emeralds and stuff like that on this episode. I'm just gonna be hanging out with you guys, just talking about stuff. But yeah, we're on the Minecraft WynnCraft server, so you guys are welcome to join this server, and you guys are also welcome to join our guild. It is called the Light in Us, TLIU, but sadly we couldn't use that prefix, so we ended up using like LIU, sad face. But yeah, let's what is this person doing? You're destroying this city, excuse me. But yeah, let's have some fun, guys. So let's go to the farming spot. And if you guys don't know what I'm using a certain mod pack. So if you guys might be like, yo dude, there's a map in game for this, like, yo, that's sick. There's a bunch of stuff. It's the WynnCraft enhanced mod pack. You can actually download it. If I remember, I'll put it in the description down below. If I forget, just look it up on Google. And that's what I'm using right now. It works for the WynnCraft server. That's what it was made for. It's pretty nice. But yeah, let's talk about stuff, guys. We're just gonna be chilling, hanging out. I don't really plan to edit too much stuff in this video. It's just a nice little chill video. Just hanging out with you guys. So let me open up this. What did we? Whoa! I'll take that. I'll take that. Yep, I will take that. All right, let's keep going. What tier is my horse? Still got a little bit to go to max this little horse out for right now for the tier. Pretty decent though. Pretty decent. What I'm doing, by the way, guys, right now, I'm trying to get some experience, trying to get some emeralds, because I have to pay back Insider Matt, because he ended up, well, basically when we made the guild, Jesus Lives gave me 5, well, she didn't give me, she basically loaned me 5 liquid emeralds, which is all decently expensive. Like, it's quite a lot of money on WynnCraft. And yeah, basically Insider Matt, like, after that gave me the 5 liquid emeralds, and then I gave the 5 liquid emeralds to Jesus Lives, and now I gotta get Insider Matt his 5 liquid emeralds back, which I'm almost to 2 liquid emeralds. Didn't take too long to get. It just kind of gets a little bit boring, at least on this spot, because I'm doing the same old thing. I should like change like farming spots. I'm still trying to learn things about this server, because I really don't know much about right now. Like right now, this is practically it, right? Because I'm like at a certain level, like around level 40 or so. I just don't know what to do. I know there's better spots out there for money, for emeralds or for XP, but I really don't know where they're at. I just gotta look them up and stuff like that. I just really like this farming spot that someone told me about. It still works for me. It's pretty decent. It's really easy. I don't really tend to die often on this spot, at least not right now. And it gives you quite a lot of experience, quite a lot of emeralds as well, and it's pretty cool. But this is probably where we're going to be farming for this video, just talking about stuff, just hanging out, just chilling. But yeah, keep in mind how many emeralds I have right there. So, like, it depends how long you stay in this spot. You could range from like 5 emerald, no, it could range from little like 3 or 2 emerald blocks to like, I'm talking like 15, 20, 25 emerald blocks or up, or even above that, just depending on how long you stay here. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun, guys. If you guys don't know what gear I'm using, because these guys, they hit like an absolute truck if you don't have the right equipment. I have all legendary gear, so other than the rings and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty strong gear for my level, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So let me go over here. I'm probably gonna use a totem because they spawn like super quick. So I'm probably gonna use a totem for this. And let me get these guys aggroed and just, what's up, what's up? And kaboom. So much damage, it's insane. I really like this class. It's like probably one of my favorite classes, just because it can tank like crazy, and I really like that. It would be cool if it could also heal like characters around you and stuff like that. Would be pretty cool. Like a paladin type of thing. Like, I like those classes the best, like that you can support, you can tank, and then you can heal. Those are my favorite classes. If I had a recommendation, if they ever make a different class, make something like that, like a paladin. Obviously not as strong as the knight on tanking, and not as strong as like the healer class, the mage thing that can like has like an ability that you can heal characters. Not as strong as those, but like a balance, that would be pretty cool. At least if you ask me, that would be pretty awesome though, if they made like more classes. I don't think they have that on their to-do list though, which is kind of a bummer, but I understand because it would take a long time to code all that sort of stuff. Literally, it could take months, you know, to figure all that stuff out so it works, because they keep adding updates, right, to this server. And the easiest thing to do when you start a game or a server is, off the bat, when you're making the game mode, create the classes. I just got a legendary wand just like that. Wow. But yeah, off the bat, create the classes, and then later on add like updates and stuff like that. Because if you continue to update and then you decide to add another class, you're gonna have to do a lot of updating to that class so it aligns with the updates, depending what the update was and stuff like that. So that's the one thing that I think they should have, like, oops, I almost ended up using an XP bomb. I'm gonna use the totem. There we go. That's the thing that they probably didn't do that great. But then again, you gotta remember, there's like, what is it, 3 classes, 4 classes. You got the archer, you got, no, there's 4 classes, and they're pretty well balanced, I would say. I just would like something else, like a hybrid type of class, you know, just more classes, you know, because eventually people are gonna max out their characters, right? And that's it. Like, then what? They finish the game. There's not much else to do, you know. Get the gear, that's it, you're done. But if they add more classes, because there's a bunch of character slots that you can have, then a lot of more players probably would be more interested in playing those new classes and staying on the server and stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't take, you know, well, it does take quite a bit depending where you go and where you farm to max out your character. But if they add in new classes, that's something, a different goal that someone's gonna have, you know, to max out their classes. That would be pretty cool. So if there's a WynnCraft, a mod, or admin watching this video, I know a lot of people probably told you and asked you to add new classes, but just think about it, because I, you know, highly think about the Paladin class I just mentioned, because that would be kind of cool. You know, that would be pretty awesome. If I could code it, I would, but I'm not that advanced at coding, so yeah. Look at this. Look at this XP. Look at the amount of money we're getting, guys. A lot of money right here, guys. Lots and lots of money. Lots of emeralds. Pretty cool. Oh, and also, guys, I would like to talk about the schedule, because I recorded a video recently, right, talking about like the schedule I'm going to try to keep up with, which is Monday is going to be a really nice quality tier video. Wednesday is going to be like a testimony encouraging video. Friday is going to be a video sort of like this, like a standard, just ramble, just hanging out with you guys type of video. And then, what was it, Sunday is going to be like a freestyle song video. Guys, I've been so behind. Like, my work schedule has been all over the place, and it's been very difficult, guys, because usually when I come back from work, I might stay on for like a few hours, but I'm just absolutely drained. I don't really want to get on, or if I do, I just get on to like chat on Discord just to talk with, you know, some of the staff members or some of you guys, and that's about it. Then I go to sleep, and then I gotta go to work later on, you know what I mean? Like today when I'm recording this, I'm off, but you know, I didn't get that many days off this week, and it's very difficult, guys, with my current work schedule. And it's, you know, I'll try my best, you know. I think I did mention it in the video, or in the description of the video, of that video about the schedule, that I was gonna try to get that running, like for the schedule, because I really want to continue making videos, like a lot of them, entertaining and stuff like that, but it's very difficult. It's very difficult, and you know, with the schedule that I have, but I'm trying my best, guys. Or I shouldn't really say that, because I could be doing more things, because I have freestyle songs ready to go. I just have to, you know, put them on the software to get the little background thing and stuff like that, so it can move according to the music. And then I have to edit the music so it removes the buzzing noises, and then I still have to edit it, but it's done. Like, I have the music and the vocals and stuff like that already set up. I still have some work to do on that though. I just gotta get, you know, motivated. Just gotta keep it going, because yeah, sometimes when you come back from work or maybe school or whatever you're doing, you're not really in the mood to do much else. Just lay down and just go to sleep, or just like go on YouTube, watch a couple of videos, and that's it. That's basically how I felt, you know. I probably could push myself a little bit more. Yeah, I might be super drained at work or something like that, but I don't know, guys. It's been really difficult for me. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying though. But yeah, it's been pretty difficult, guys. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to see like a Hypixel to MS skin thing and stuff like that. Like, that's gonna take a while. That's obviously a long series of me just logging in the server every single day, or at least trying to, and then getting those coins, because the XP is no problem, it's just the coins, and the coins you could just like pay to win, but I don't want to do that. I want to earn it legitly, and because of that, it's probably gonna take a long time. Obviously, if there was a super sale, I probably wouldn't mind buying a couple of booster packs on the Hypixel server, but I don't think there is one running right now, so it's like, rather not. Let me do that, and that. There we go. How long do we have for the totem? A few more seconds. Let's go. So this is a great farming spot. As you can see, in one run, like, what did we get? Like 3 XP bars at our level, and these guys are level 35. Pretty decent. I'm pretty sure there's a different XP spot that's probably like super more OP for emeralds and this and that, but this one's the one I'm used to. It's very easy. Like, I really don't tend to die often. Like, right now I'm recording a video, right, so I might get distracted and stuff like that, but this one's pretty easy, at least at my level, with the gear I'm using and stuff like that. So pretty decent. Let's try to go for level 48. I'm trying to get level 50 at least, for, you know, before I go back to work, which is like, I literally have like today off, then tomorrow I go back to work, literally. And it's such a bummer, because even for the server Light in Us, the updates have been very slow because of my current work schedule. It's been absolutely garbage ever since I started. I don't plan to stick there for too long though. Like, it's been absolutely horrible about the things that they've been doing to the employees and stuff like that, and I just can't stay silent. It's just really messed up. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, for the Light in Us server, you know, I want to keep coding on the website, add some more stuff. I want to work on plugins. That's like my main specialty. The thing I really like to do. I like to code. I like to learn about that certain playing field. Thing is, we have a lot of building to do, and I'm not that much of a builder, and I'm kind of like hoping that the staff members right now, because they're off from school, hopefully they get encouraged, and hopefully they start to build more often, even if it's 1 hour per day or maybe 30 minutes per day, just getting something out there, because literally we've been stuck on the Skyblock server for literally like an year now, and like, I probably could have finished the Skyblock server building wise. Yeah, it probably wouldn't look that great because I'm not that great of a builder, and probably less than a week I probably could have filled the building mechanics, or probably less than that really. Like, if I had like completely my full day off, yeah, probably gonna be like a couple days, and then that's it. Like, we don't really have that much left to build. Like, it's almost done. I was literally thinking about, like, why not just challenge myself, right, for the Light in Us. We just leveled up. Why not just challenge myself, pay for a different server, the Kit PvP Bungee Cord server, and just work on that, and see how much progress I get on that by myself, physically, and then see how much progress the staff get on the Skyblock server. Because if you guys don't know, on the Light in Us, even the public server right now, I was the one that had over 1,000 hours on there every single day, logging in, literally working on the server for literally, I'm talking like 7+ hours straight, just trying to learn how it works. And right now I know how the mechanics and plugins, a lot of the plugins, and how Minecraft works. So it's a lot easier for me to, you know, make plugins or set up plugins, set up the server. As for building, it's not really so much, because that requires creativity. You know, you have to be, you know, you basically have to know the picture on how the drawing is going to be, how the design is going to be before you build it. I know how the designs are going to be, but I literally don't know how to build it because they're very advanced for me. But yeah, I really just want to know if I could, like, how would if I secretly, right, that is if none of the Light in Us staff is watching this video right now, but what if secretly I just started to work on the Light in Us server in the background, like behind the scenes, like literally Kit PvP, Prison, Blitz, and the list goes on. What if I worked on that in the background, so they wouldn't know that, and literally when they finish the Skyblock, at least the building wise, because I still have to do the coding wise and I still have to do the plugin work, but after they finish the building wise, they're gonna be like, oh snap, this dude literally by himself just did that. Like, literally, like, I'm not disappointing in the stuff, I guess you would say. I understand that it's it's volunteer work. You know, they're not being paid like many other servers are, because I don't have the money to pay them for their work that they're doing on the server. It's just volunteer work, but it's like, yo, it's been a year, over a year, right? I've been paying for that server. I paid thousands of dollars for that server. Money's still going out the bank, and it's just been put on hold for literally over a year now. And it's kind of a bummer because it's been that long and money is going to waste. Literally, we could have put that money on plugins. We could have put that money on more things, and it's literally going to waste. Every single month, money is going to waste. I'm paying for the URL. I'm paying for the website. I'm paying for the server itself on Minecraft, and there's literally like barely any progress happening for quite a long time now. Highly disappointed in that aspect of, like, if it was free I wouldn't mind, but because I'm paying and not much work is being done, it's kind of like, dude, I could have used this money for better things. I could have donated this, dude, for like a certain, like, to the homeless shelter. I could have donated this to somebody that really needed it, and it's going to waste. It's going to absolutely nothing because the server's not even out yet, and it should have been out months ago. Should have been out a long time ago. Every little thing, prison, blitz, you know, all these little things, all these game modes, and obviously the hardest game modes that we were working on, Skyblock and prison. Those are the ones going to take the longest. Those are the ones are probably going to have the staff try to work on if they're willing to, for the start. Obviously all they got to take care of is just building. That's all they got to, you know, take care of. I'll take care of the plugin work by myself. I'll take care of the coding by myself if that's, you know, that's their choice. So if they want to help me with that, they can help me with that. But I do know that sometimes I get messages from you guys, and literally that just, it's like, I'm so sorry guys. It's like I can't, I'm only one person, you know. I don't have the time of day to, you know, go on the server and just work hours upon hours like I did before. Literally I spent, like I said, over 1,000 hours on the current public 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓊𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃𝓃 server. I don't have that much time right now, you know, to be doing that sort of stuff. I really don't, guys, and I'm really sorry. Maybe one day I'll have enough time again, but it's very difficult, guys, to be the one person mainly running the server, mainly setting up the updates. It's very difficult. It's a lot easier when you have a team and a group of people, but it's very difficult when you don't have the money to pay, you know, the staff. Yeah, what I do, I tend to buy the staff, you know, little gifts and presents, but that's only because, you know, why not? Like, hey, you're pretty chilled, you're pretty cool, you're my friend, so why not I hook you up with the game, or why not I hook you up with the rank on a certain server? I tend to do that, you know, time to time, for some of the staff members, but like, it's such a bummer, guys, when barely any progress is being done and there's money going out, you know, of my wallet, you know, out the bank account over and over again, and I'm literally, there's no progress happening. Literally money's going to waste. Literally money is being thrown at the garbage can when that's happening. And that really just, that right there disappoints me. I understand why the staff don't really want to, or they're not that motivated. Some of them, like, they might think they're motivated. I give them like the visual image on what the building is going to be, and they kind of give up, you know, after some certain amount of time. It shouldn't be that I have to be online for you to help me. You can help me off, you know, when I'm offline, you know. I might later on look up into hiring more volunteers to build, you know, because you gotta remember, the staff members that we have right now, they're my friends, known them for a very long time. They worked hundreds upon hundreds of hours on the current public 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓾𝓃 server, and, you know, probably really bored of that. You know, I understand that. I myself, at one point got really bored of Minecraft. I took a break from it, and now I'm back on Minecraft, but I really want to start seeing progress, you know, for the longest time on our server, because literally, like, I still gotta buy some plugins, I still gotta do this, I still gotta manage this and that. Like, the bills are just gonna skyrocket, and this is where it comes, like me being smart. At one point I was like, why not just buy the Kit PvP prison, Skyblock, the hub server, the Bungee Court server, all at once? But then a thought came into mind. What if this happens? What if it gets put on hold? I don't want to be spending so much money and it going out the door, you know. So I thought about this ahead of time just in case. So because of that, I literally didn't lose too much money for the server, because literally, guys, to set up a Minecraft server and to have it manageable, at least a real Minecraft server, like, that's really nice performance, has a custom URL, you know, this and that, work is being done, custom, you know, plugins time to time, this and that. It's really expensive. It's time. It takes a lot of time, and it's very, very expensive. And if you guys don't know, on the Lightning server, we got one donation from Insider Matt, which later on I paid him back because he needed the money for something, and I was like, why not? The server was put on hold for the longest time. You're not really getting anything in it. He was the only one, so I was like, why not? So literally, we got 0 donators that contributed in a way to the server. All the money for the server is coming from me to provide for it and stuff like that. Obviously, God is helping and stuff like that to help me manage it. But it gets to the point that we could be doing so much better, you know, on the server. It's just, that's something that was on my mind for like a while now. Like right now, right? I'm recording a video. You gotta remember that. Like right now, if I wasn't recording the video, the YouTube channel would be like dead for like months. I'm a YouTube content creator. I'm a live streamer as well, time to time, and I'm only one person. I can't be doing 20 things at once. You know, it would be pretty cool if I could, but I can't. You know, sometimes I hang out with the staff or some of you guys. Sometimes, you know, I'm working. Sometimes I'm coding. Sometimes I'm working on the website, and I don't have the time of day to work on every little thing. Obviously, after every little, the Skyblock server, prison server, this and that, after they're done, yeah, I'll have more time to do this and that. You know, but it's very crazy, guys. Like, it's very, very difficult for me to manage all these things at once. Very, very difficult, guys. Very, very, very difficult. But I wanted to share that with you guys. I might do that. I might just get the more easy servers and start working on them. Like, if you guys don't know, the easier servers that we're gonna set up is Kit PvP, the Hub, and Blitz. Those are gonna be the easy servers, game modes to set up for us. The more difficult ones is Skyblock and Prison. Those are the very, very difficult ones to set up because the building of them, the buildings, the plugins you have to set up for them. There's a bunch of plugins and stuff like that. But for Kit PvP, it's basically like 1 or 2 plugins. You know, that's basically it. Around there, and then, you know, that's it. So yeah, it's just a lot of work, guys. A lot of things I'm trying to figure out, seeing what I can do, what I can't do, because I really want to start working on the server, but I don't want to get, you know, so to speak, overwhelmed, because a prison server, dude, you're gonna have to make so many mines. You're gonna have to build them, you know, one by one. I already have one already designed on the public Layna server that which we're gonna be keeping, which is the rainbow mine. We're gonna be keeping that one. But it's like, what are we gonna do about the other ones? Like, dude, it's not easy, guys. It really, really isn't. You know, it's very, very difficult, you know, to do all this stuff. And one day I would like to code games and stuff like that, and, you know, it's like, it's just that vision that I have is like, this is just a starting, you know, it's like a stepping stone. Like, I'm coding stuff for Minecraft, you know, for the server. I'm doing that, you know, and some of the plugins, yeah, I'm releasing them to the public on Spigot. Like, that's just a stepping stone. This is a stepping stone, you know. You know, for later on, you know, I would like to make games for Android, for, you know, for Apple, you know, for the iTunes and this and that. I would just, you know, for the Apple Store, you know, list goes on and on, for desktop and this and that. I would like to code games because I have such a blessed, you know, and I'm really thankful for it, creativity. Like, for coding, I can make that happen. You know, just learning it, I can make it happen. It's just my art form. When I look at somebody painting, you know, a painting, you know, they get a piece of paper, they get a pencil, and all of a sudden they draw something out of this world, so to speak, something so incredible, and I'm just like, dude, that's beautiful. Like, you have such a gift, because I don't have that special ability to do that sort of thing. Like, literally, I could barely draw a straight line with a ruler, you know what I mean? And when I see someone draw something so beautiful like that, it's just like, dude, you have such an amazing gift. Like, use that for God's glory. You know, use that to help other people. Use it. You know, don't put it to waste. You know, and it's just like, that's just amazing. If I ever encounter someone like that, and we can team up one day, that would be pretty awesome. You know, I could do the coding, you just do the artwork. We work together, build a business, and just help each other out, you know, help society out and stuff like that, the community, and just making some really cool things. Like for games, I would like to, like for the loading screens, you could do little tiny things, right? These are some ideas I had for the loading screens. Instead of putting a random picture on the loading screen, why not put an encouraging, you know, saying or something like that? Because someone playing that video game might just be really broken down, you know. So why not just put a little encouraging message right there with a little background image? Why not just do that? Add to it. Why not just bring back the little warning messages when you start the game? Please be aware that this game has a lot of visual effects like flashing, this and that. So please be aware if you have this or this or this, it can create this, you know, a little warning messages. What happened to that? I remember back in the day, those were all over the place in video games. Right now, they could care less for the warning messages. But yeah, it's like I really want to make games that help society out, you know, that encourage people, that just bring smile to, you know, to the community. You know, I would like to do that one day. I just don't know how to code that well. You know, I'm on the stepping stone, you know, just JavaScript and Java. That's about it. I know the main one you want to learn is like C#. That's the main one that I heard that people say, like, yeah, you should learn this one. But first start out with this, then learn this language, then learn this language. Then after that, C# is going to be a lot easier. And literally, for coding, you're learning a whole new language. Like, literally, back in school, like, I really wish they would tell me that. Like, if they would tell me that for school. Like, I wasted so many years on school that there's so many things I'm not using. So many years I spent wasted sitting down trying to learn about, you know, the pi to the -7 to the x and the y z w to the 0.97 to the, like, dude, what in the world am I gonna use that for? Like, that, if I'm gonna use that for coding, then that's gonna be some weird coding language, because the coding that I've been doing doesn't require that much effort to do. Like, that's just some mumbo jumbo type of stuff, dude. Like, for real. Like, there's so many things that you waste in school that it's just such a disappointment. But yeah, it's discouraging, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people right now going to school wondering, like, why in the world am I here? I'm barely ever gonna use this stuff, and it's sadly it's true. For a lot of the stuff, should be kept in college. Like, literally, the school years could be reduced by like here we have 12 school years, right? Like, and then you start college, right? That could be reduced by, like, literally, I'm talking like 5 years or something like that. That could be reduced by like 5 years. Like seriously, it's pretty upsetting. But yeah, just so many things, so many ideas, so many goals, so many things, so many dreams, you know, that I want to start chasing after. But all applies to Christ. You know, I want to glorify Him in the end. You know, that's the thing, guys. You know what I mean? And it's very difficult, guys, for me to do all that stuff. I'm only one person. If I had a team or a group of people with experience, that would be pretty easy. One, that wouldn't be pretty easy. It would be a lot easier. Like someone that could draw for me, or someone that knows how to code, or someone that's really motivated to the point that they go to me and they motivate me instead. You know, they're so motivated that their motivation drives off to other people. That would be pretty sick. You know, someone like that. To have, you know, right there by my side, just, you know, helping each other out. My YouTube is Please Stop Asking. You know, I'm not gonna say that. You know, I could be like, check out my YouTube, but I'm not gonna be one of those people. So it's cool. What's his YouTube? I might check it out. Chance Han. That's a really strange name, but I'll take it. That's pretty difficult to remember, actually. At least it doesn't have any numbers, like random numbers. That's even more difficult to remember. But yeah, basically, you know, just rambling right now, guys. Just talking about some stuff that's on my mind, you know, because I get comments left and right, like for the Lightness server, and I get comments left and right, where are the videos? And I'm just busy, guys. I'm only one person, you know, and I can't be all over the place at once. I don't have that sort of power. I'm just a human being. So it's been really difficult, guys, because the main priority, if you guys don't know, that I have is please don't ban me. I didn't mean to advertise. I just wanted to stop the spam. Enjoy your day. I don't think, are you allowed to say that this is my YouTube channel? I'm not really sure. But yeah, like, like my main priority is obviously focusing on God, but you know, the second tier would be YouTube videos. I want to get YouTube videos going. And then the next tier would be probably coding, setting stuff up on the website, this and that. Then the last tier would be like building. That's kind of how it is for me right now. So the building for me isn't really going, you know, that much. I wasn't really building too much for a while now, for the server. But the other stuff, I'm actually working on it, you know, slowly but surely. I'm working on it. Even though my schedule is absolutely a mess, I still manage to go on time to time and work, and learn and stuff like that. So that's how it is. And I'm literally getting $0, getting -$dollars from the server. This is also, we can gather together like a community and just hang out. That's the reason why I made it. Yeah, if I get, you know, some income to, you know, provide for the plugin work and stuff like that, that would be pretty cool, so it doesn't have to come out of my own pocket. But the main reason why it's still up, I spent thousands of dollars, guys, thousands upon thousands on plugin work, on paying the server bills, paying for the custom URL, list goes on. It's just so I can hang out with you guys and just chill with you guys on a server that you're welcome to share your faith in. You know, obviously don't try to put it down people's throats, you know, just be yourself. You know what I mean? Just hang out with someone, you know, be chill, you know, hang out, you know? That's the reason why I made it, because on a certain server, that's basically, I think it's shut down now, 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓊𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓆, they actually decided to like warn me, like, hey, if you talk about, you know, Jesus, you're kicked / banned. That's basically what I got. And I was like, nope. That happened before in a different game, which is my most popular at this time series that I had going on Arcane Legends, which is a mobile game, or you can play it on the desktop, this and that. It was my most popular series, literally hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of views, literally like that. A lot of you guys enjoyed it, but literally that company hated that I was a born again Christian, absolutely hated it. So they ended up literally forcibly changing my guild name. It was Jesus Saves, and they changed it to Saves, which means that they must have deleted a different guild to get that name available, and this and that. They ended up telling me later on, after I contacted them, that there was this issue because of my name and because their terms of service do not allow such thing. And like, then, you know, for me, that's what I got. I got a decently nice comment back, but then from one of my best friends at the time, made a live, she contacted the staff, and literally they wrote some really disturbing stuff back to her, which is like, yep, I'm done with this company, peace out. You just lost, you know, one of the biggest, you know, at the time, YouTube content creator for your game. You just lost literally like thousands of dollars just because I stopped posting videos. And for business, obviously you want to be able to pay the staff, you want to pay, you know, the bills, you know, so the business doesn't shut down. That's how it is. And yeah, I walked away from that. That's my first experience of being persecuted because of my faith in a game. And then the next one was 𝐵𝓊𝓈𝒾𝓃𝓃𝓆𝓆, literally like, yeah, if you don't stop, you're gonna be, you know, kicked out, you're gonna be banned, this and that, muted, whatever it is. So after that, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna see how I can make a server. And I started with Realms, Minecraft Realms, and then I started with a real server. And that's how the Light in Us was born. You know, and the Light in Us server, the public server, took a long time to set up because I really had no idea what I was doing. Now I do know how it's done. Like, we could literally finish the Bungee Cord edition for the Light in Us in less than a month. For all of the game modes, less than a month. If I just had one builder that was motivated, just one of them, every single day, logging in, working, and asking me, hey, what can I do now? What can I do now? I finish this, I finish that, every single day. Less than a month, the server, every single game mode, every little thing would have been done. I could take care of the plugin work, you know, every little hour, extend it, you know, maybe I'm tired or whatever, extend it, just work on that. It could have been done. It can be done. It's not a lot of work. Like, the Skyblock server is almost done. Building wise, I'll take care of the plugin wise, you know, no problem with that. I'm really fast at that because I know how that works now. Obviously there's going to be some bug testing that we're going to have to do afterwards, but that's no problem. But yeah, like, we're almost done when you think about it. Like, the prison game mode is going to take a while. Skyblock is going to take a while. We're almost done with that. And then the other stuff, Kit PvP, the hub, and Bungee Cord server, that's easy. Well, Bungee Cord server, I got to learn how to set that stuff up, but that's only coding. Like, I'll take care of that. You know, that's my element. You know, that's you know, what I feel I have a gift to do. I'm a really fast learner, so I learn really fast. I look at a certain code and I'm just like, oh, I understand what this code does. Yeah, I get it. So this contacts the config file, and this actually goes to the player because the player just joined, so it ended up doing this, and then this feature and this function turns on, and then this, like, I understand the code. A lot of the code, I understand it when I look at it. It's like you're just reading English, you know, so to speak. It's at that point for some of the codes that I've been learning little by little. So it's pretty cool that I'm learning something like that. But the thing that's a huge bummer is like the building, guys. The building is such a bummer. But hopefully one day, guys, the server will be up, you know, hopefully soon, because literally I've been spending so much money, and I do have more money to spare. It's just that I want to see it grow. I want to see some progress, guys. I don't want to see the money going to waste. I'm putting this money, I'm contributing this money, you know, for God. I want to see it being put to good use, you know, to motivate people, to help people, to encourage one another. That's what the server is about. That's what the light in us is about. It's about bringing the light to others, bringing the hope and the encouragement, because I know a lot of you guys are broken down, and I've been there, you know, and you're not alone. That's what the light in us is all about. It's for each other, to help each other grow, to help each other, you know, mature in the right way, you know. We're reminding each other that we're not alone. That's what it's all about. But yeah, let's see what happens, guys, as the time continues. I'm going to continue to pay for the servers and stuff like that. I think I'm lagging really bad right now. I'm going to continue to pay for the server over and over again, but hopefully I see some progress going. If not, then you're going to see the Vasterz literally carrying the squad for the Lightning server, and that's going to take some time. But yeah, somehow. Like, I don't have the ability to build, dude. Like, I just don't. At least not on Minecraft. Like, it's a struggle, guys. I can make sprites, like pixel art, like 2D pixel art, but I like building with blocks, like that's not my element, not even close. But yep, that's where we're at, guys. This is a very huge ramble video. Also, you know, talking a lot of things about that are showing up in my heart right there. Just, you know, my concerns and stuff like that I have. Things I have planned, you know, to do, you know. Like I wanna like focus, like I told you guys, like in YouTube videos, that's like the main thing, right? Like one of the top things, at least, that I wanna keep doing, because I seen God move on this platform, and it's just like, why not? I know YouTube right now is taking off people that are Christian left and right. I'm not even kidding. They're actually banning people that are actually Christian, or this or that. They believe in this or that. But mainly, from what I'm seeing, it's usually Christians. Because we're usually the people that say, hey, it's best not to do this because this could happen, and a lot of people feel like, hey, why are you trying to control me? Which I understand. In reality, all we're doing is we care for you. Like, Mr. Coney knows this, like, off the bat. Like, there's a video I still gotta post. Hopefully Mr. Coney can get on the video later on and explain a little bit more in detail what happened, but there's so many times that I warn Mr. Coney, hey, it's best not to do this, or you shouldn't really be doing this, or this, whether it be, you know, drinking, or like alcohol, or whatever it might be, listening to certain type of music, or watching a certain type of movie, or, you know, this or that, or not controlling yourself, or this or that. You know, there's some things that I told them, right? And a lot of people go through that stuff, you know, in this world. A lot of people go through that, you know. They go through, you know, whatever it might be. But I told him, hey, it's best not to do this, that, and he ignored me, like, off the bat. He just ignored me. Like, yeah, he listened, but he ignored me, and I understand that. Like, you really don't want somebody else, at least a lot of people don't, to tell them what to do. You feel like they're trying to, like, boss you around, but in reality, I'm caring for him like a big brother, trying to look up, you know, look after him, you know, trying to be like, hey, I know I've been through that, you know, be careful, dude, you know, because I know what happens. He ignored me, and then later on, he literally has a real encounter with the spiritual realm. Literally a demon showed up, from what I can tell, and literally he was freaked out to the point that, you know, he was terrified. He told me about it, and I'm praying for him. But that right there just shocked him. But yeah, it's just like this happens, guys. And after that point, you know, I don't know if he's listening more often or if he put that aside, but this stuff exists, guys. And sadly, you know, YouTube is one of the sites, you know, that's in it for the money, in it for the fame, not in it to glorify, you know, God or try to help people out. You know, there's so many lies that YouTube has said, left and right, you know. That's crazy, and really upsetting. But you know, I don't know, you know, if YouTube messes up really bad, there's gonna be a different platform that's gonna be rising up, and it's gonna be, you know, making a way and replacing YouTube, you know. Kind of like Minecraft right now is messing up quite a lot. I see a lot of players quitting, and I'm pretty sure that later on it's going to be a different, like, Minecraft coming out or something like that if they don't fix the game. Because all they have to do, all Mojang has to do is just release more things, you know, that developers could use. Like, implement more codes so we can actually twist the code and so it can do more things for us. Because that's why Minecraft is still, like, alive. It's just simply because of servers and mod packs and this and that, and that's not because of Mojang. That's because of people like me, people like us, that are literally on free time coding stuff, working things out, making resource packs left and right for free, or maybe some of them are premium, but we're keeping the game alive because of that. Because people like that got Minecraft don't tend to get Minecraft because they want to play vanilla Minecraft. Like, they gotta work on that or else it's gonna die. Like YouTube, if they don't work on the things that they're going through right now, it's gonna die. You know, and I understand that YouTube, you know, they're trying to go through TV right now because, I mean, who's watching TV right now? Like, the next generation, they're on the internet, they're on the, you know, they're on YouTube, you know. They're on YouTube, they're on Twitch, this and that. They're watching stuff online. Not a lot of people are on, you know, on TV anymore. So they're trying to, like, advance to that sort of generation, but it's just quite a bummer, you know, that you know, all this stuff is happening left and right. But God's gonna come back soon, so you gotta remember, when God shows up again, you know, in the physical sense, like it's not gonna be pretty. Like, it's just not. But yep. I think I talked about a lot of stuff on this video, guys. Just a huge ramble. Let's try to do this inventory run and probably just, like, end the video there. But yeah, I just talked about some things, you know. I want to, like, continue with the YouTube videos, like I mentioned. Like, I want to higher quality. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm trying to implement, like, better thumbnails, this and that, better editing, better this and that. Obviously for this video it's probably not gonna have editing because it's probably gonna be uploaded on Friday. Friday is more like my chill day. I can relax, post or whatever video, and then Monday is more like, okay, I gotta edit this video, I gotta look at the video, it might be an hour long, I gotta edit this so it could be like 20 minutes long. Then I gotta make sure, you know, it doesn't bug out, glitch. I gotta make sure the audio is okay, I gotta make sure this, that takes a long time. The Monday videos take a very long time. The Friday videos like this, not really. This is pretty chill. I like these sort of videos. These are the type of things that I probably could live stream and just hang out with you guys. It's probably something I could do. I just don't have that much time. Like right now, if I live streamed, you gotta remember, I'm not the only person in the house. So if I live stream, the internet could like slow down a little bit. Someone else could complain that's in the house, and you know, it's quite a bummer, you know, because I don't have that much time, you know. Because I gotta make time not only for me, you know, when I can live stream, but also when I'm available. Because yeah, I might be off today, right? But you know, someone else might be using the internet, and I don't want to put them back, even though it's kind of messed up that, you know, even when I upload videos, guys, sometimes I gotta implement a Google Chrome feature, which is a throttle, just so the internet doesn't lag much. So a 30-minute video, instead of taking like 40 minutes to upload, can take me 7 hours to upload because I have to put that throttle feature because someone complains in the house. I'm praying for that person. But like literally 30-minute video, 40-minute upload, literally turned to 7+ hours of YouTube uploading the video because I put the throttle feature so it doesn't affect the internet connection as bad. Like, bro, I can't wait until I like live on my own house, you know, own my own internet, own place. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be absolutely amazing. Hopefully at that time, you know, maybe have a wife, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking about that, right? Like, I know a lot of people like at my age, right? I'm 21, guys. I'm about to be 22. A lot of people my age, they're already dating. A lot of people my age, sadly, already have kids. That's sad. That's just sad. But for me, it's like I'm thinking of the future. Like, am I even gonna get married, bro? Like for me, right? It would be cool to have someone to like chill with, like hang out with. But you don't even gotta be my wife. you don't even gotta be my wife. Like, you could just be my friend, dude. We could just be roommates. Like, I'm just all out for Christ. You know what I mean? Like, it would be cool to have, you know, a son and daughter. That would be pretty cool. But like for me, right? Like, why not adopt? Like, I'm chill for that. You know, why not adopt? There's so many kids out there that really don't, like, the parents didn't hold on to them. They threw them aside. Maybe didn't throw them aside. Maybe it's just like they couldn't take care of them. But some of them literally just like, nope, I don't want you. Peace out. Like that. Those kids are going through something right now. It's like, why not just adopt? You know, why not? So it's like, I don't really need a wife. You know what I mean? Like, there's some people that have the blessing of singleness, and I might have that. You know, like, I just, like, it would be cool to have someone to chill with. Like, every single day I come home, hey, what's up, homie? It could be a girl or a guy. I don't really care. Just close friends. You know, I'm chill with that. Obviously, it would be a lot easier if it was a guy. You know, we could be homies. But if it's a girl, obviously we might get connected or something like that. But yeah, you know, just thinking about that. You know, like, later down the road, what do you guys think? Are you guys gonna get married? I know a lot of you guys probably think, I'm gonna get this mansion, I'm gonna live with my Prince Charming or princess, and then, but for me, guys, it's just like, I'm just focused on God. Like, literally, just, like, that's not on my list. You know, it's not top priority. I'm not chasing after a wife. I'm not chasing after this or that. I'm not chasing after a girlfriend. I'm just trying to chase after God, dude, because He's the one I know that won't abandon me, won't betray me. He's been with me. Even when I spat at his face left and right, mocking him, he was still with me. You know, he still cared for me. So I'm just going after Christ. If God shows up, hey, here's your wife. Awesome. If God shows up and He says, here's your homie, he's your friend. Okay, so cool. It's chill. I'm chill with that. If God shows up with nothing, I'm chill with that too. Why? God knows what He's doing. So that's just something that I was just thinking about, right? Like, over and over again. Like, I see so many people, dude. Like, some people that I've been friends with, like in high school, right? I'll look online, and then it's just like, yo, dude, you have how many kids? Yo, dude, how are you gonna support them, dude? What's your job? Yo, dude, that's a low-paying job. What you doing? It's just like, yo, dude, what are you doing? Like, first off, dude, don't have like sex until you get married, homie, with that special one, so you can save that virginity, bro. Like, for that special one, that's a gift that literally, I'm gonna say 99.9999% of the whole world don't have anymore. It's like, save it, bro. Don't waste it. So many people are just gonna leave you. You know, try to get the one, the main one you're gonna spend the rest of your life with. You know, and that takes time, guys. That takes time. Like, you might find a friend, don't rush it. You know, get to know them. You know, over and over again. You know, years upon years. And then, like, I think this person might be the one. I'm gonna mask him out. I'm gonna ask them, you know, if they'll marry me, this and that. Okay, but don't rush it, because literally the world is too focused on trying to find love, and they find that in the person, and then they end up seeing that the person ends up walking away from them. They end up getting a broken heart, and they're just like, wow, dude, I have 5 kids now, don't have no money to pay for them, just surviving off of child support, you know, something like that. Just like, yo, dude, this was your fault. Like, you should have been more careful. You know, you should have, you know, because if you guys don't know, God is love. A lot of people are throwing God aside, try to think that sex is love, because I myself, you guys don't know, hint hint, I never had sex before. I'm a virgin, bro. Like, and I'm chill with that. Like, literally, if you guys are shy, if you guys are in my standpoint, like, I was so shy back in, like, school. Thank God for that gift. That's a gift, bro. Like, if I wasn't shy, dude, I could have been dead right now. Like, my heart was so broken down. Like, and if I ended up getting a broken heart from, like, dating somebody, yo, dude, like, I had one girlfriend, but she was just a friend. Like, literally, dude, like, use that gift, you know, singleness, bro, because literally, for me, if you ask me, I think the biggest sin in the world is literally, like, sex. And sex is not a sin, it's more like the way people are treating it. Kind of like, for example, money isn't a sin, but it's the love of money that's the sin. Like, you're greedy, you know. It's like, sex isn't a sin, but it's when you're literally lusting and craving after someone else, and literally not marrying the person, but reality you're just trying to use them as an object. That's a sin. That is the sin. But if you're marrying, you know, in the rightful terms and this and that, caring for one another, that's not a sin. So that's the thing, guys. Like, it's pretty upsetting, guys, but it's sad how society is right now. It's just getting worse and worse. You know, people might in the future might literally marry robots, bro. Like, it's getting bad, dude. Like, it's really bad. Like, right now they're making, like, I hear the news time to time. They're making these dolls, bro. And, like, they're, like, robot stuff for, like, that. And that's why I'm thinking, like, dude, I think sex is literally, like, the biggest sin. Because it seems like so many people, whatever that gives you, whatever pleasure, or so to speak, gives you. And, so to speak, pleasure doesn't mean it's good for you. You know, there's some people getting absolutely, like, high out their mind right now. And they're literally about to die on their deathbed because of that. That doesn't mean it's good for you, bro. Like, it could be killing you, like, on deep down inner core. It could be literally destroying you. You might just be killing yourself deep down. You gotta be careful. Watch over yourself. You know, treat yourself right. Don't get drunk, you know, left and right. Don't even get drunk to begin with. You know, don't get high off of drugs. You know, it's not gonna satisfy you. You know, God actually satisfies. You know, that's how it is. And it's just like, for me, I think the biggest sin is literally when people misuse sex and they think that's love. That's the biggest sin, because broken hearts come from that. Depression can come from that. So many diseases, sicknesses can come from that. And so many things can come from that if it's not used the right way. And for me, it's like, homie, I'm pure. God kept me pure for a reason. I'm staying like that unless if God shows me somebody. And, like, literally, God speaks to me like he did when I was, like, 16 years old. You know, I'm talking literally, God spoke to me audibly saying, stay strong. And literally those words, you know, I carry them on, you know, left and right. You know, they're on my backpack, so to speak. You know, I remember those words. You know, so if God has somebody for me, God's got to make that clear. Because I'm staying single, bro, unless if God speaks to me, like, audibly. I don't care how pretty you might be. I don't care if you're a supermodel. I don't care if you're rich. I don't care how nice you have life right now. I don't care. I don't even care about my feelings, bro. It's God's feelings that I care about, right? So there might be, like, this, like, pretty person, right? I'm just like, yo, dude, they're pretty chill. I want to date them. I'm literally the type of dude that'll be like, I'm going to keep my foot, you know, behind me, so to speak. I'm not going to chase after you. There were people at my job that literally, there was a time I remember, there was this employee, right? And she was, like, really attractive on the outside, right? Thing is, like, there were people around me, different employees trying to hook us up. And she was really attractive, right? And she seemed like she was interested in me, but it's just like, you're pretty on the outside. I don't know if you're a Christian or not, but even if you were, I'm sorry. But I'm keeping my ground, bro. I ain't chasing after you. You know, I want God to, you know, make the command, make the movements. I don't want to be the dude making the movements. You know what I mean? And that's how it is. I want God to go before me. And yeah, basically, I remember she showed up one day later on after she quit, and she tried to talk to me, but literally, you can tell when I'm literally trying to keep my distance, because I literally don't, like, when I have those feelings type of thing, those feelings of, like, the world, like, hey, you should date this person, this and that, and for me, it's like, yo, dude, I don't want to focus on that. I want to focus on God. God is my bigger image. You know, I don't want to waste time. And legitly, like, you can tell when I'm, like, not interested. You know, I'm praying for that person, right? It's just that I didn't feel right hanging with that person, because I feel like sin was just going to be all over that thing, and I really didn't want to be interested in that. Just trying to put, you know, being wise on that decision. You know, yeah, maybe she was upset that, you know, I didn't, you know, go out with her or didn't ask her out, but it's just like, I'm pure, bro. Even if you're not pure, bro, you can be pure right now, bro. Just give your life to Jesus and start living right now. You know, you can be right with God. You know, there's so many people that aren't, but you could be. And when you're right with God, with the real God, there's real encounters. Like, Mr. Gurney was shocked when those spiritual encounters happened over the Discord channel. He was shocked. Because God, my real God, the real one, the one and only, he's real. And there's real encounters with him. But yeah, there's just so many things, guys. But yeah, if you're someone young, because I know feelings come and go. That's how it is, right? Sometimes, like, even for the lightness staff, I tell them, I warn them. Like, I'm not going to say names, but I know some of them like one another or this or that. Or I know some of them like this person. And I give them the advice, you know. It's like, it's not like, how can this person please me and my body? Or how can I please this person with my body? But it's, how can we please God with our instruments, with our talents, and please God? It's not about sex. It's not about this and that. It's about pleasing Jehovah Jireh, Jesus Christ. It's about pleasing Him. So that's how the mentality is. So it's like, if I see a girl that literally is like, is like the like has the other side of the blessings and talents that I have. For example, I know how to code somewhat. If there was a girl that literally, I know how to draw, I know how to, you know, make art, I know how to design, I know how to do this, I know how to do that, and she was a full out Christian, I might be like, okay, we can be teammates, bro, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? And so God speaks. But that would be pretty cool if I ever had someone, you know, like a roommate or a wife, someone that could be like my other half in Christ, so we can come together and please God. That's how the focus should be. It should be on God, not on one another. And that's the easy way to distinguish if it's lust or if it's love. It's like, if are you gonna stay with a person for the rest of your life, or are you literally just gonna use the person? I mean, do you just want the, you know, just to use the person and just ditch them, you know, whatever it might be. Feelings come and go, and if those feelings are not for, you know, all out for Christ, they're not gonna stay for that long. That's that simple. They can last a year, they can last a month, they can last 10 years, but it's gonna go eventually if it's not for Christ. You know, if it's for Christ, that's a whole eternity, bro. I'm talking literally, like, if I had a wife, bro, all over Christ, I'm talking we both going fast as can be to Jehovah Jireh, right? Like, even when we're dead, bro, we're gonna still be with each other, just chilling, just hanging out, you know, praising God, because we were all in it for Christ, not for each other, but for Christ, and that's chill. That's cool. That's really, really chill. But yeah, that's how it is, guys. Just thought I'd mention that. Just came to mind. Just like, why not? It really breaks my heart seeing like people in what you want to call it, just seeing people like my age, younger, and they're just messing up really, really bad. It's really, really sad, because then they're gonna regret it, you know. There's literally somebody that I know from back in the day in school. She got pregnant, and I remember I was reading the messages, and I was just like, well, dude, like, she got pregnant at a really young age, and it's just like, that's really bad, because and I kind of like saw the future before she could see it. She thought like, oh, this is gonna be the person, it's gonna be the guy, he's gonna be treating, you know, our baby right. And then before you know it, like several months or maybe a couple of years later, the guy ended up walking away from her, and she's all like, oh, how could this happen to me? How could he just walk away? It's just like, yo, dude, I called it. Like, I already knew that was going to happen. He didn't want that to happen to begin with. Like, he just wanted to use your body. That's it. And that's all. He wasn't focused on God. So be careful, guys. If you guys are young or old, whatever, even if you messed up a billion times back in the day, you could have been a prostitute, bro. Like, it don't matter. You can change right now. Right now. If you're alive, if you're breathing, change right now for Christ. Make things right. If you want that Prince Charming, if you want that princess, start being the king or queen that you gotta be. You know, you gotta be prepared. Because, you know, like, if I have a wife, there's gonna be challenges left and right. That, you know, dude, like, just think about the things I went through, bro. Sleep paralysis, being attacked by demons left and right. Like, literally, if I had a wife, yo, whoever that is, get ready, get that armor up, because you're gonna be going through some heavy stuff as well, and I'm gonna make sure I'm right there with you, literally, like, with a shield and sword. Literally, if anything like shows up, I'm gonna legitly, in the mighty name of Jesus, not me, but it's God, stabbing that little, like stabbing the snake dragon, the whatever it is, you know, just destroying it to like bits, because that is not cool. Like, when a close loved one I have experienced something like that, it's like, nope, I ain't having it. And then I just pray, you know, because God's the sword, God's the shield. It's not me, it's God's power, not mine. But yeah, like, if I'm close to somebody like that, like, for real, even if it's a roommate, yo, dude, you're gonna experience some stuff, because the real God is living within me. You're gonna experience some angels, you might experience some demons, you know, you're gonna experience some real supernatural stuff out of this world. I'm talking healing, I'm talking blessings, I'm talking like some serious stuff that literally society and the world don't want you to know. They want you to think it's a fiction tale, it's a fairy tale. That's what they want you to know. They want to tell you that it's imaginary, but in reality, it's like, okay, come hang out with someone that I really know is God, and let's see what happens. Give it a couple months, give it a week, give it a day. You're gonna be like, oh my goodness, this person actually cares for me. Oh my goodness, there's real stuff, real outcomes happening. Like, for real, guys. God loves you guys beyond belief. Like, literally, God does not want you to perish. God wants you to be in paradise with Him. And the devil tries to make paradise sound so boring that you're praising God left and right. But there's a reason why God made us mansions, bro, for his little children, for His kings and queens, the ones serving Him truthfully. God made us palaces over there, you know, for the ones that are following Him, truthfully. There's a reason. Yeah, we're going to be praising God, being thankful, but we're going to be able to move around, hang out with, you know, angels. We're going to be hanging out with God, just chilling. Better than this, you know, take away the diseases, take away the sicknesses, take away the murders and killings, take away, you know, all these broken things in this world. You got heaven, bro. That's how it is. The devil tries to make heaven sound like it's a boring place that you're just going to be bound down 24/7 doing nothing else. Which in reality, yeah, you're going to be thankful, bro. Like, God saved you from hell because you allowed Him to. You know, because God gives us a free will. You know, we can choose Him or deny Him in this life. You know, and the outcome is the outcome that you chose. That's how it is, you know. The devil tries to make heaven sound boring, but in reality, heaven's amazing, bro. Like, it's chill, bro. Like, like for me, right, I had a vision, right, left and right, about this golden, it looked like a girl, like, beautiful, I mean, powerful, beautiful, peaceful. Don't know who that was. Could have been the Archangel Gabriel, could have been, like, God, you know, like, in a certain, like, presence tense. Could have been my guardian angel. I don't know who that was, bro. Whoever that was, powerful, and just amazing. Like, I wouldn't mind just sitting down, cup of coffee or whatever it is. So how you doing? Just conversation, bro. Just hanging out, playing some games, you know, catch, whatever it might be, you know, whatever they do in heaven, you know what I mean? Like, that was just out of this world, right? Yeah, you can take the demons out, you know, the one that clogged me, this and that. Take that away, because I don't want to go through that anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, sleep paralysis, left and right demons, demonic attacks. Yeah, take away those demons, take away the monsters, but give me God, bro. Like, for real. Like, that, I don't know who that was, but like one day it's like, I pray that, you know, in God, you know, I meet whoever that was, you know. I'm pretty sure, like, from my perspective, I think it was probably Archangel Gabriel coming in the presence of God, or it could have been the guardian angel. But if that was my guardian angel, I'm gonna be super surprised. Why? Because it was strong, it was tall, it was strong, it was so beautiful. Like, okay, the color hair was blonde, long blonde hair. I remember that. That's what it looked like. But it was like a blurry vision. So many times I seen this, and it's just beautiful. Like, just beautiful. I still have the image in my brain. It's like amazing, incredible. Like, nothing of this world. Like, literally, you can get the most, like, prettiest supermodel, or, you know, most strongest of the strong of this world. Literally, you stand no match against what that was. Like, that, it was strong, it was beautiful, it was awesome. Like, you could tell, like, it was trying to protect me, you know. And that was after, you know, I asked God to deliver me from, like, sleep paralysis, this and that. And instead of getting monsters, demons clawing at me, you know, that showed up, and it brought such peace and such comfort that it's amazing, you know. I talked about it in the testimony, by the way, my testimony video. But yeah, I'm rambling quite a lot right now, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just thought I'll share some things that are on my mind, on my heart, with you guys, you know. I gave you guys some advice too. Why not, you know, some relationship advice, because so many people, I know society tries to make it sound like if you're not dating, you ain't cool, but in reality, no, you're pretty cool, you know. Just do the right thing, you know what I'm saying, and then you're pretty cool. It don't matter what other people think, you know. It just matters, you know, what's right, you know. What are you doing that's right, you know what I mean? You know, all this time I should have been on the horse so I could level this dude up. But yeah, it don't matter what society thinks about you. I get mocked left and right. I get people sending me threats left and right because I'm a Christian. You know, there's some people in the Lightning staff that used to be the same exact way, like, towards me or to somebody else, you know, that was a born again Christian. But now they're like, oh my goodness, this person's real. God's real. This person wasn't lying to me. This person was being real. They were being truthful with me. That's how it is, guys. But be careful, guys. Just do the right thing. That's how it is. But yeah, I'll end the video there, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just a nice little cool little ramble. You know, just chilling with you guys, just hanging out. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. My name is Vasterz, aka G Saves, and I'm signing out. May Jesus Christ be with you guys, and God bless you guys. Make sure to check out my YouTube playlist. Check out the video description down below. A lot of cool information. I'll see you when I see you. And if you guys got to this part in the video as well, before I end the video, because these ramble videos, there's a lot of people that leave because it's not really too interesting. But if you're still watching this video, I want you to give yourself a pat on the back first off, and I want you to leave a comment that says VIP, like the letters V, I, and P. I want you to write that in the comment down below, and just like, you are a veteran YouTube viewer for this channel. Like, give yourself a pat on the back, because this is probably a really long video, and I want you to give yourself a pat on the back and leave that comment down below of this video, VIP. Like, because if you did, I'm gonna be so surprised even if one person did, even if one person with the light in a staff, because I know they don't watch all my videos. Even if one person got to this part of the video, like, if I could, I would give you something, like, right now. Like, shout out to you, because you are such an encouragement and support for this channel, for me to keep, you know, making videos. And I want to say thank you. And you know, keep your head up. If you want to chat, talk with me, you know, add me on Discord. You know, it's in the description, should be on there. You can hang out with me. You can chat with me, talk to me. And if you're going through something, you know, we can hang out and talk. You know what I'm saying? Like buddies, like friends. You know, all are welcome. You could be, you know, a Christian. You can be a born-again Christian, or you could be an atheist. You could literally be, you know, cold-blooded killer. You could be, you know, you could be literally somebody that's worshiping Satan. Literally, hey, you're welcome too. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about, you know, what we believe in, and you know, if you even want, you know, if God ever sets me in a spot, you know, to be like Elijah, you know, right there calling fire from heaven, and literally, you know, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I could see that happening. Maybe one day there's somebody that, you know, isn't so welcoming to God, joins the chat, or they have questions. You know, I don't mind talking with you and hanging out with you. Just respect, you know, what I'm going through, because, you know, even for me, I got proof, bro. You know, I got evidence that the things that God has done for me, it's true. And that God has done for others, it's true. And you know, yeah, you can share your evidence, this and that, but for me, you ain't changing my belief, bro. Like, God has done way too much for me. I'm sticking with Jesus through life and death. I gotta stick with him. He's done way too much for me. Like, for some reason, God's done a lot for me. God's done a lot for you, but for some reason, it's just like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve God treating me with such love and respect. I don't deserve that. I'm thanking God for that, but it's like, I don't deserve it. But yeah, you know, you're all welcome, you know, in the chat. Just, I ask you that you respect the rules as well, because we do have rules on Discord, such as like no cursing, or, you know, just be respectful to one another, because there's some kids on that Discord, for example. That's one of the reasons why, and I don't want them to, you know, go through all that stuff. Yeah, they probably will later down the road, but, you know, I want to take care of them. I want to take care of you guys, you know, put you guys in a nice peaceful environment, not in a really messed up environment. You know what I mean? But yeah, that'll be it for this video. I'll see you guys and see you guys. May Jesus Christ be with you guys, and God bless.